Hi, everyone. Morning. Can you hear
Good
me?
morning, teacher.
Yeah.
Yes,
Amazing. How are you?
fine, thanks. And you?
Amazing. So a little worried because do you know what time is in? What time is it? And I don't know what happened with the rest of the class.
I guess they are connected with the link that teacher Piri sent.
Really?
Yes.
And this is not the same? That's the not same the
No,
same link?
no,
Really?
it's not the same. Yes.
But do you remember that I already mentioned the last week that we're gonna use the same link during the rest of the month?
Yes.
I don't know what happened. So it's hard for
I
you.
will tell to them.
Please. I don't know what happened. That's incredible. And I don't know why. Well, yes, I know why about the confusion because maybe the guys teacher have they need to divide everything. So I understand that, but that's the reason why I already mentioned that we are gonna use the same to avoid this confusion. You see, the only was paying attention was you are with. You see? Oh my gosh. So actually, let me check. A minute. And I really appreciate that you have a WhatsApp group for that reason. But you do have different groups for different signatures, for example, math, English, science, or only for
Not
English.
all, not all of all the classes, only for some. Yes.
Okay. Yes, because I think the for the rest of the other classes, you are with all your with the rest of the students, right? With your classmates.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. Here you are. Ah, good morning, guys. Where do you go? Hi, Luis Pablo. Where do you go, Luis Pablo?
Hmm?
Where do you go?
I was with the teacher because teacher please send us a link, but then I realized that sometimes you put it in a do. So I went to do, but I didn't read correct because it says L3, but the assignment says L6.
But
So
do
the
you
class says
remember,
L3.
but do you remember that the last week I already mentioned it doesn't matter what about the link that you have for the other teacher, we're gonna use the same link for the rest of the month? Do you remember that?
I don't remember.
Thank you, because this is the reason why I'm checking that you are not paying attention during my classes. So because I already give you some instructions that you lost about my information. So try to take care about that. Just to make sure we are gonna use this link. I already have the link in some stations, but pay attention with this one. I guess, I'm not really sure, but during this week, we are gonna, do you know that I am using the free session on Zoom, right? This is for my email. But I think that during this week, the coordinators are gonna give us the, what is the name? the premium access. It's gonna be for the college. So I think that I am going to change the link, but I'm not really sure if this is gonna happen. I'm gonna give you the information, and of course you can make sure about in Edo, but I'm not really sure if I can change the link in Edo, but I am going to give you the information. Okay. So we have only 4. What about Kenneth, Cifuentes, Choriego, Serrano? Serrano is on the waiting room. Okay. Okay, Serrano. Hi, Samuel. Jose.
Teacher, I just want to make like an observation.
Okay. I don't know why you are on another link. Okay, so let me check the first one. Choriego, Kenneth, and Cifuentes. Why they're missing? Okay, so I know that this is not happening in my class with you because you are so responsible sometimes. But I already found a video that I like it a lot. So we're gonna have a little warm up. I am going to share with you this video, and let me know if you identify, or do you know somebody in this like that. Okay, let me get in the last one. Okay, so let me know if you can see my screen, right? Okay. Excellent. Check this one. And try to avoid that, please. That's funny. I like it.
Sure, teacher.
Take a look.
First, you want to sit facing a window or a light. Next, you want to face you. Then, look directly into the camera. And finally, lean into the screen so that your entire face fills the frame. It seems easy, and it is. Just avoid being one of these students. Harry Houdini, the one who hides and tries to disappear behind his hood. The Steph Curry, the student who wants to interact, and he's so far away from the screen you can barely see him. He's 10 feet, 103.5, and he has trouble making his point. Or you've got the dark shadow, the student who you can barely see, and it's really creepy. And the eye goes up like this. The student who put no effort in their appearance and they're clearly sleeping through your lesson. The state of the crime, where only certain body parts of the victim, the student, can be seen. And then the silence of the lab. The student who rambles on and on and on, but is clearly on mute, but has no idea. And then the Zoomer, the student who takes the word soon a little bit too literally. And we have the hater, the student who sits with the light right behind them, casting a huge of bright light around them. It's very annoying. And then we have the student who cannot sit still and roams around the house throughout the entire lesson. And then you got the groundhog, the one whose head you can barely see. And then we have the headless horseman, whose camera angle is
Teacher.
And then we have Galileo, the
Sorry?
Torrio is on the waiting room and he's like there since 5 minutes ago or more.
Teacher, and I think that you didn't, I don't remember that word, but the audio.
No, you are not listening?
but I listen like what you say, the audio that is in the area, like in your classroom, but not like you're sharing the audio.
Got it. Could you please say to Choriego that he is in the wrong session because I can see in my waiting room. Maybe it's in the wrong link. Because in this room, no. Okay, let me see, share, let me see. Okay, let me see. Okay,
Just avoid being one of these students.
and now,
Oh, yes,
sounds better?
yes.
Great.
Harry Houdini, the one who hides and tries to disappear behind his hood. Ah, the Steph Curry, the student who wants to interact, but he's so far away from the screen you can barely see him. He's 10 feet behind the three-point line, and he has trouble making his point. Or you've got the dark shadow, the student who you can barely see, and it's really creepy. And the I woke up like this, the student who put no effort in their appearance and they're clearly sleeping through your lesson. The scene of the crime where only certain body parts of the victim, I mean the student, can be seen. And then the silence of the lamb, the student who rambles on and on and on, but is clearly on mute, but has no idea. And then, oh, the Zoomer, the student who takes the word Zoom a little bit too literally. And then we have the halo, the student who sits with the light right behind them, casting a hue of bright light around them. It's very annoying. And then we have the nomad, the student who cannot sit still and roams around the house throughout the entire lesson. And then you got the groundhog, the one whose head you can barely see. And then we have the headless horseman, whose camera angle is quite unfortunate for obvious reasons. And then we have Galileo, the student who is constantly looking around and daydreaming and clearly not paying attention to anything you're saying. The unmutable madness. There is so much going on in this child's house, and for some reason, he doesn't seem to be able to keep himself on mute.
Did you clean your room?
And then you have the Decepticon, the student who acts like he's paying attention, but he's really not. He's deceiving you. He's doing everything but paying attention. And oh, the self-obsessed student, only interested in using classroom screen time to primp and to adore themselves. And finally, we have the rest Zoomer. This is the student who's on Zoom and forgets to press mute when he goes to the restroom. Boom!
Stop it. Get some help.
He needs some milk.
So students, please heed my advice and avoid any of those behaviors. I will thank you. Your teachers will thank you, and your classmates online will appreciate it as well.
Did you clean your room?
Kids, I gotta go.
Okay, what do you think, Serrano? Did you identify? Is it check Serrano? Check Serrano.
Yeah, what? I can hear you very well. Just let me. Yeah, now, yes.
With the summers,
That I identified what?
with the summers about the video, what do you think?
Well, I guess everything he said is true because there's people like that in this room. He's right.
Since the beginning, right? Because maybe I think that you are paying attention, for example, because you are like that, but I'm not really sure you have your phone like that. So you are here, but I'm not really know what do you have in your hands, for example. So that's very important, guys, because you know that we don't have enough time sometimes, but it's very important. I know that with you, I don't have any, well, some days I have some issues with you because maybe you are not paying attention. Like, for example, that you were in a different session when I already give you the instructions for the link. For example, this is just an example. Okay, so please, I really appreciate that you complete with this one. So let's go. What we are gonna do, remember, we have to start with our topic for today. We are gonna talk about, let me share with you my screen. Okay, so let's move with the unit number 3 in page 53, please. Check your page 53 in your book in the North Star. Let me see. Okay. The beauty panel. Amazing. So, what is going to be our topic for this unit? An interesting topic. I think I'm really sure that you understand about the topic. Early to bed, early to rise. What this means, okay? As you can see in my screen, how to get up early. I am giving you some examples. And as you can see, we have in the page 53, what about focus? What about some ideas about the topic that we are gonna learn, okay? So could you please help me to read with the number 1, Erwin, please?
Yes, teacher.
You.
The instructions or the first question?
The first one, please.
Okay. Do you sleep well or are you restless? Do you fall asleep easily?
Hmm. Okay, give me your opinion about that. Do you sleep well? What do you think?
I think it's really important to rest at least 8 hours, I guess,
Hmm.
because if not, the brain will be like too tired.
Exactly. So since the beginning of the morning, right? You wake up like and you are so tired that you need to be sleeping. Something that is very important is do you fall asleep easily on the night? For example, if you put your head in the pillow and you bye-bye or not, and you are, what are you doing during the night? For you is easily or not?
Yes, yes, if I sleep, for example, too late because of the homework, I fall asleep really easily.
Okay, because you are so tired, right?
Yes.
What time? Actually, what is the time that you got to sleep? Usually,
At least by 10
by
p.m.
10.
Yes.
Okay, and wake up at what time?
At 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yes.
That's fine. That's fine. That thing that you are not completing your hours, but you are resting, right? So that's important. Okay. Do you talk in your sleep? What about you, Luis Pablo? Do you talk in your sleep?
Yes, teacher.
Really? You
Yes.
scare me. That is,
And I am,
how do you know that?
how do you say, sonambulo?
Yeah, that I am mentioning you that you are. I don't know what the word. Do you know what is the word, guys? For sonambulo?
Sleepwalker.
Ah,
Yeah.
sleepwalker. Thank you, Chariego.
I'm both.
How do you know that you are a sleepwalker?
Because I realized one time that I wake up and then I go to the bathroom, but I was sleeping. And when I was a kid, my dad and my mom my parents were scared because I sit up and then I lay down in the bed, and my mom talked in the night. So my father something says that we were talking. So my mom was talking to me and I was talking to my mom.
Really?
So
Oh,
it's kind of difficult.
oh my gosh. And who else, guys? Who else is has that strength? I can imagine. What about you, Chorio? Are you an
Uh,
sleeping?
I'm not a sleepwalker, but from time to time I do talk asleep. If I'm talking and then I fall asleep, I'm gonna keep on the conversation, even if it's senseless. I have kept entire conversations asleep.
Really? Oh my gosh. And do you have your own room or you have with your brother maybe?
No, I share with my brothers. That's how they know I am a sleep talker.
Really? Interesting. Who else, guys? What about you, Jose? Do you talk in
I mean,
sleep?
I am quiet when I am sleeping. I don't snore and I don't walk. I'm just quiet.
Really? Let me see. That's interesting. That. Okay, Kenneth, I think that you are an sleepwalker. I don't know why, but I think that you are.
No, teacher. I when I fell in sleep, nothing, really nothing can do that you can wake me up. For example, my mom had to talk me like 20 times this morning in order that I can wake up. And when I was with my cousins, they just like start getting punches on me or something like that, because I don't know, I can just listen to anything. Yeah, I've been sleeping in tremors and a lot of things, and I don't know why. So, yes.
But do you know why? What is the reason? Why?
The main reason I don't know, but the I think that this is an ability that I have because for example, I can just go to sleep at I don't know 12, and I can wake up at 12. I can sleep 12 hours, and then in the day I can sleep again. So I don't
Really?
know. Yes.
Oh my gosh. And maybe actually is that you are making exercise. I don't know what this is. This is something about that or not?
Mm, yeah, sometimes, but I'm not completely sure. I think that this happens to me more time, more in the pandemic thing and all this stuff, because I think that it's for stress and all this stuff.
And maybe because we are all the time in the same place, I think. Maybe in your room, in your house, because you don't have the opportunity to have different activities. So maybe your body is like, okay, I am in the same place, so I need to sleep, and I need to sleep more and more and more. So I think that that's important that we have. Maybe look at this. Let me share. I don't know if you can read this one. How to get up early. Plan an exciting breakfast to look forward to it. Okay, what does this mean? The breakfast, the food. Okay, look at this one. Sleep in totally darkness. I don't know if you have in your room about like that LED lights. Do you have one? The LED lights, like in different colors with blue, with red one, I don't know, or a
Como las luces de
normal.
TikTok.
Exactly, that you are like that. So I think that is not a good idea. But do you like it? No?
No.
What about you, Serrano? Serrano, wake up.
No, but no.
No? Look at this, okay? Another, I think that this is very important, and I don't know if you have this one. Drink water before going to bed. You see, it is relaxing, and what else? What do you think? Do you think that is a good idea? water, milk, or maybe coffee. I don't know if this is a good idea for you. Maybe in this age, but I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about the drink water or milk or another kind of?
Before teacher, before go to sleep, well, I always drink like 2 liters of water in a day. So in the night, I just drink a little bit or a milk because my mom told me that that works to that in order to sleep, right? And another thing that you can do is just the breakfast it doesn't work for me. So I think the darkness, sleep in the darkness, is a good idea too.
Absolutely. I think that is the best idea because if you are, of course, watching TV, that you have a TV in your room and you are watching TV and you are with your cell phone and you have a light and it's a lot of distractor things, you see? And I think that you are, okay, I'm gonna rest, I'm gonna sleep. So I need, look at this one. Maybe a good idea is read a book and check this one, not online. Have a book, really like that, a book. Because if you have a PDF in your cell phone, you have the same distractors. So I think that is not a good idea. I don't know why. Look, this one, turn off the phone. Okay, so your phone is gonna be here and you are gonna sleep. Totally. Okay, so, and of course, put the alarm across the room. You see, do you have an alarm? And do you have your mom or dad? You see? What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea, put the alarm across the room?
Yeah, because then you have to walk through the whole room to turn it off.
Exactly. So you have to, because if you have it here like that, I think that is not a good idea. Because okay, so it's a good advice, I think. Okay, so okay, could you please help me reading the number, the next one, please, Serrano? The next one is, do you talk in your sleep? The next one, the number 3, I guess. 1, 2, 3. And give me your opinion. Good one. Oh. Page 53. Okay,
I have. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. You're on mute now. Now I don't know where are you. Now I
Can
can
you
see
hear me,
you.
teacher?
Yes, sir. Number 3.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're page 53, right?
Yes, sir.
And what do I have to read? Number 3. Okay.
After
What are some effects of sleep loss? And who is the most affected by a lack of sleep?
huh?
Yeah, it's number 3, right?
Estás loco, Serrano.
I don't
Okay.
know where we are.
In this one, can you see my screen?
No, I can't see your screen.
Okay.
Ew.
What? But it's maybe the item A, B, Z, D, no, B, the number 3. The number is the number 1. But we already checked, do you talk in your sleep? And
Oh,
I think
yeah. Sorry. Do you wake up well rested or are you sleep in the morning?
Mhm. What about you? Do you wake up well rested?
Well,
Today,
usually no.
after your weekend?
No.
No?
Nope, because I can't rest in a day. Just that my parents and my brother are not in home. That's the only way that I can rest because then I sleep like 12 in weekends and um they're making noise at 7 a.m. So I can't sleep like my hours, you know. So they make a lot of noise. So I'm always sleepy.
You see, so this means that you're gonna be sleeping during the morning. My gosh. Okay, so that's very important. Serrano, try to take care about that because we suppose that after your weekend, today on Monday, you are gonna be, you see, you wake up well rested with energy because we are starting a new week. So try to take care about that. Try to take some advices that we are gonna check during the week. Okay, so very important. Okay, Samuel, help me with the other one, please.
Is the number 4.
Yes.
Are you an early bird, a person who gets up early, or a night owl, a person who stays up late?
Okay, what about you? Are you?
I would say I'm both. I mean, I have to get up early because of school, but sometimes because of homework, I got to stay up late.
And what happened with your body, with your clock in your mind? For example, on Saturday. So you don't have classes on Saturday. So what happened? Do you have the opportunity to continue sleeping during the morning or you suddenly wake up? Doesn't matter if it's Saturday or Monday or whatever.
It depends. For example, if I have homework still to do, I wake up early. But if I finish all homeworks, um, I sleep the more.
And that, do you think that it's necessary that you put an alarm or in your mind is, no, I need to wake up. You are thinking that you have to wake up during the night and this is automatically that you wake up or you need to put an alarm. Or it's
Well,
gonna be
I
the,
always I always wake up to the alarm, but I haven't tried to see if I can wake up without it. But since I don't want to risk to miss the school or something like that,
Mhm.
by the time being, I use the alarm.
Absolutely. Okay, help me with the other one, please. The Fuentes are connecting the audio. Jose, help me with the other one, please.
Do you have dreams? Do you have nightmares? Me and personally, I don't have them. I mean,
No?
the only one that I have is nightmares, but they're not scary. They're just like someone die. I'm just right there, but I'm like that. Yeah.
Do you remember exactly what happened in your dreams? Do you remember all that you are, oh, you know what, I was dreaming about an ABD and you remember all about that?
Teacher, sorry for interrupting you. Can you just turn off my camera? I have to go to the door.
Go to?
The door. I have to open the door. Can I go?
Okay, go to the
Thank
door.
you.
Yeah. So, Jose?
Sometimes I don't remember them. I only remember the last part when the person died. I'm just right there, and then in the like 2 minutes later, I'm in another place, and the person is alive. My nightmares are so weird. I mean, sometimes the people die, and sometimes the people revive, and yeah, like that.
Really? Who else, guys? What about you, Erwin? Do you have do you remember about your dreams? For
Pero me soñaba
example,
con el colegio, Miss.
that's
No,
good.
Since the last weekend, I didn't remember my dreams or
No,
nightmares.
never.
No.
Or something that maybe you are wishing in the back to the
Mm,
college, back to school is very important for you, and you are dreaming about that day.
not when I have an important thing to do, I dream with that the day before. It,
Okay. And you, Choriero, sometimes something important or something
Uh,
that was very important that you remember step by step what happened.
well, I'm sure I dream almost every day, and most of the time I do remember my dreams. I most of the time dream random things. Not even I understand it. Sometimes I write them down because it's fun to read how stupid it was. But most of the time it has nothing to do with the day that's gonna come or with whether I have something to do or not. It's just a dream that mixes
Random
everything
thing.
I've seen throughout the day or throughout my life. Sometimes I dream things that I haven't seen in 5 years or so. I remember the dreams, but most of the time they're just random.
Okay. So doesn't make sense about that. You have different pictures or different things that you say. I don't know what happened. What about that?
Feels like a trip.
Exactly. You see? Okay. What about you, Cifuentes? Are you here? Cifuentes? Cifuentes, can you hear me? I think not. Okay. Luis Pablo, help me with the number 2, please.
An old proverb about sleep says, early to bed, early to rise makes you healthy. Well, it's wealthy or
Healthy and wealthy. And wise.
yeah, healthy, wealthy, and wise. What does this proverb mean? Do you agree with it?
Do you agree or disagree?
I think I agree with it because if you don't sleep well, your day is going to start bad. And I think that most of the people, if they sleep well, they are like rested. So they have like, they are really healthy because they don't have like any, I don't know how to explain it.
We need it. Do you think that we need to sleep, I don't know, 8 hours every day? Or that is not necessary, or that is gonna depend about this week, for example. We are starting the unit. Okay, so this means, I say this means that you don't have a lot of homework. So you maybe can have the opportunity to sleep better than maybe in the last week or before the exams, for example. Do you
Yes,
think it's very important that if you
it's
have
very
time,
important. It's very
yeah,
important to sleep because without sleeping, we are not going to do anything because we need to rest.
absolutely.
We need like energy.
We need it, absolutely. Your body need it, your mind need it. It's very important for all the activities that we are gonna do during the week. So we need energy, and I think that the best way is sleeping. That you have a good sleeping. Okay. So thank you so much. And the last one, let me see, Gabriel Fuentes, can you hear me? I need to hear you. No. Okay.
Sí, la escucho un poco, solo que se le está trabando un poco.
Okay, but you are here. Okay, so try to take care. And Torio, could you help me with the last one, please?
The what?
The last one, the number 3, page 53.
What are some effects of sleep loss? Who is most affected by a lack of sleep? Well, some effects of sleep loss may include fatigue throughout the day, Also your attitude towards different things. You could be really irritable throughout the day. You can, some people get sad when they don't sleep, some people get mad when they don't sleep, some people for some reason get hungry when they don't sleep. And while who is the most affected by his lack of sleep? Most of the time it's the one who didn't sleep. Like if I didn't sleep, I'm the most affected by it because the rest of the day is not going to be as productive as it would have been if I had slept. And yeah.
Absolutely. So try to take care about guys because some effect we, as Santiago mentioned, let me stop to share with you. Let me check this one. Hi. Okay, so just that I need. Okay, I need now that you think about some advice. How to become an early riser. Don't make maybe drastic changes, for example, or maybe have, I don't know, make waking up early and reward, take advantage of all that extra time during the week or during the day, of course, because I don't know, what do you think? I know that during the morning you are in your classes. Absolutely, I know that. But how do you handle your free time? Do you think that is very important that you handle very well your extra time on when you have your free time to finish on time all your activities and you have the opportunity to go to sleep early? So I think that is very important. So thinking one thing, only one thing that you can advise me or say that you are gonna, maybe is your part of your routine, if you have a routine. Thinking one thing, okay? And then we are gonna discuss about that. I really need that you think about it, and we are gonna discuss about check what you know. Please remember that I already assigned you that topic in my English lab. So that's the reason that we need to discuss, but I need that you complete it. I was checking today and only one person already completed that. So try to do it for the next class in order that we have the topic for discussing that. Okay? So we have less than 1 minute, guys. It was a pleasure to see you again. I hope to see you in the next class. Please complete that and have an amazing rest of your